Hello, beautiful and inspiring makeup muses. Today I'm going to talk about what I've been loving lately, so month of August and now into September. Skincare wise, what I'm loving and have been for, I think I started using it in July, and can't recommend it enough, is the Jan Marini Skin Research Bioglycolic Face Cleanser. A tiny little bit goes a long way, and you just massage it into your skin. I leave it for a couple of minutes. Of course, being bioglycolic, it has glycolic acid in it, so you can feel it tingling. And I wait till it stops tingling and then rinse it off using my Clarisonic, which I'm also still loving. So that's the first thing skincare wise. I guess the second thing would be the Skin Authority Skin Resurfacing Accelerator. This is also a really good glycolic, 15% glycolic acid product. So I just use that at night. One pump, it does the whole face. So I'm really loving that. Skincare wise, let's see, the other thing I'm really loving still is my HG sunblock, and it's the Clarins UV Plus HP SPF 40 Day Screen. So it's quite watery, so you shake it first, kind of the same idea as like Vita Lumiere Aqua by Chanel foundation. Of course this isn't one. It applies white, just apply it, and I just kind of apply it and then pat it into the skin, let it set for a few minutes, and then go ahead. And then the other thing is the Health and Beauty Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay, which I really like. I'm using that once a week, making a mask with it. I just I usually mix up some egg and some essential oils. I do have my certificate as an aromatherapist, so I put in some essential oils. What else? A little bit of aloe vera gel and egg, aloe vera gel, essential oils. Yeah, and then some apple cider vinegar in this. Mix it up, put it on. It looks really horrible, as most masks do, but look, it's actually absolutely fabulous. It works great. Makeup wise, what I've been loving is the Clarins Super Restorative Foundation SPF 15. Boy, that sun is really bright. I wanted to film outside actually, but my next door neighbor is a welder, and he's working at home and is making a heck of a noise. In any case, this is just, yeah, it's a really nice, I'm wearing it now, foundation. Covers well, hydrating, so it's not the best thing for oily skin, but for normal to dry skin, mature skin like mine, it's great. I'd say it's sheer to light or sheer to medium coverage, buildable. And there you go. If you buff it out, it's just beautiful. And the finish is, I'd say, maybe semi-matte to a little bit luminous. Very natural looking. The other thing I'm really loving, I hated the foundation, the Naked Skin Urban Decay. I hated it because my skin is, again, on the drier side. It would probably be a great foundation, I would imagine, for somebody with oily skin. But for somebody with drier skin, not so great. Looked like I was wearing chalk on my face. So it went back to Sephora, but I did, when I bought that, also bought the Urban Decay Optical Blurring Brush. And this has become my favorite foundation brush. Works great. I'm so used to using that flat top kabuki I've talked about, that I bought a Real Techniques buffing brush, which I was loving, and that replaced the flat top kabuki Makeup Geek one that I was using. And now this is my HG foundation brush. Another thing that my daughter was kind enough, Savannah the Younger Muse, was kind enough to bring me back from her trip to New York, because we didn't have it here, and now we do. Just now that she's back and brought me this. But anyways, it's the Ico Skinny Brush. Oh, that sun is something else. Ico Skinny Brush Mascara, if you can even see that. And as the name suggests, it's got a really skinny brush. Great for lower lashes. Really does work really well with the upper ones as well. It really separates and defines lashes. Doesn't give a lot of volume. I find lashes hold a curl really well with it, and it's very lengthening. And it does not come off until you take it off. It does not budge. Anyways, I'm wearing it now, if you can see that, on upper and lower lashes, and I don't know how well my iPad is going to focus, but in any case, it's a beautiful mascara. So, and the other mascara I'm still really loving is, I thought I had it in here, but I don't. Oh no, I do. Is of course my beloved Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill mascara, and I still really love it. It's volumizing, lengthening. It's, hi Arthur, my cat. Absolutely fabulous. And so what I generally am doing is using the Ico, excuse me, the Ico Skinny Brush, and then topping it off with this, and it works great. And then the Ico on the bottom lashes. Another thing I'm loving from, another thing I'm loving from Giorgio Armani, and I've been using this for a long time, but I'm trying to see if it says anything on it, but it doesn't. But it's the Giorgio Armani Master Corrector. Comes out, looks like this, and excellent for brightening up under the eyes. So you just put it on, pat it out, and oops, sorry, there you go. And yes, it's orange, but of course that counteracts the dark under eye circles, of which I have plenty, no matter how much sleep I get. Let's see, the other thing I'm really loving, again, I've been using this for a long time, but I'm still loving it, is the Lip Fusion XL by Fusion Beauty. And it's clear, there's nothing to it, but I just use it at night, and it's very hydrating. I find I haven't had chapped lips. I've had problems with chapped lips. Haven't had a problem since I've been using this every night. It's also got hyaluronic acid and things in it to help plump up the lips. So beautiful product, excellent. Actually, yeah, another product for lips that I'm loving, and it just came out and I ran and bought it. The Makeup Forever Aqua Rouge. Mine is in the color 2, Rosewood. I'm wearing it now, and I can tell you this does not budge until you take it off. Today I put it on, I ate lunch, which was soup and a grilled cheese sandwich, then brushed my teeth, and all I've had to replenish, nothing came off. All I had to replenish was the gloss side of it. So what you're getting, actually, let's see. Yeah, absolutely kiss proof. Like nothing comes off. It's amazing. And yeah, so you get this little doe foot applicator side with the color. Yes, it may be a little bit on the drying side, but not nearly as much as products in the past. You know, those kind of lip stain or, you know, 50 million hour lip products. This one isn't nearly as drying as that. Doesn't make your lips feel like they're shriveled like a prune. So you just let it dry. If you're using a lip liner while it's taking its little 10 seconds to dry, just put your lip liner on then, once it's dry. And like I said, the only thing I have to replenish is this gloss part. You just put your gloss over it. It does kind of deepen the color a little, as you can see. And I don't like the applicator of it. It's really tiny, and it's actually quite firm. So it's not the best applicator for the gloss part, but really that's the only part that as you can see, like it doesn't go anywhere. And so yeah, I'm really loving that, and I love this color, Rosewood. The next one I'm going to pick up is the red one, because apparently Madonna's makeup artist was the one who kind of developed that color of red, and it's supposed to be universally flattering. So for anybody that's not sure what kind of red to wear for your skin tone, that's supposed to be universally flattering, so I think I might give it a try. The other thing I'm really loving still is my Clarins Eclat Minute. Let me see if there's an English side. Brush On Perfector, Instant Light Brush On Perfector. That's great. I'm still trying to figure out my French for when I go back to Paris. But this is what it is, and it's Clarins' answer to the Touche Eclat by Yves Saint Laurent. I like this one better, actually. And again, it just, you know, I use it under the eyes, around here where, because I'm old, I get the, you know, I'm getting the folds. It's great for highlighting just right on the Cupid's bow down the nose. So I really like this and still loving it after having tried the YSL and Guerlain and Maybelline and different, you know, drugstore brands as well as the high-end. That's one I've decided I like. And the last thing that's on my list of favorites this month or lately is the NYX or NYX blush, powder blush in PB25 Pinched. I'm wearing it again today. Very natural looking blush for me, for my skin tone. Very nicely pigmented. It's got just a tiny bit of gold shimmer in it, very tiny, so it's not in your face, big chunks of glitter or anything like that. As you can see, there's a sheen, but definitely it doesn't glitter, which I don't like. So anyways, those are the products I've been loving lately. I guess those would be my July, August, and so far this far in September favorites. Oh, one last thing, sorry. I am still loving my PMD, my personal microderm system. And I don't think I showed it to you before, so just in case I didn't, in case you haven't seen it, it's been around on YouTube. Looks like this. You get the different little heads for it. This is a coarse, this is delicate. These are the face ones, and this is kind of the standard medium green. Anyways, and then there's also the body-sized ones. So, and then it comes with two different, there's a little stopper, pop it in here, pop on your little, click it on. There's a small one for the face, and a larger one for the body. Just screw it on, and you do have to use it while it's plugged in. There's your plug, this end, pop it in here, give it a turn, there you go, turn it on, and just in upwards motions. Definitely be careful with it. I had a little mishap. I don't know if you can see on camera. Hold on. I probably can't see. If you can see, maybe little stripes. I decided to try decided to go from the green body head to the red one, and I lingered, went a little bit too slowly, so I kind of ended up scraping a little too many layers of skin off of my chest. But anyways, I use this once every 6 days, so once a week on my chest, neck, and face, and I find it's wonderful. It's such a deep exfoliation, microdermabrasion, of course. So it's, once you have the little machine, all you need to buy is replacement heads. And yeah, I've definitely seen an improvement in the clarity and just the smoothness, the texture of my skin. The texture and radiance, I guess, is my big thing, and I've just found it's just been wonderful. Like, I really love it. Anyways, so those are the favorites lately, and hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions on any of the products mentioned, please feel free to drop me a line. Hopefully Savannah and I will be able to do a video together in the near future. Until then, bye.